want a divorce. What? On my 40th birthday, my husband suddenly brought up divorce. It seems he no longer sees me in a romantic way. He chose our anniversary to bring up divorce. I cried over the harsh reality. But this divorce turmoil took an unexpected turn. My name is Rachel. It's our 5th year of marriage with Tom, who is 10 years younger than me. I met him when I was 35. He, 25 at the time, pursued me passionately. I had feelings for him, but I was also uncertain about dating him. My concern was our age difference. Being 10 years his senior, I lacked confidence in myself. Compared to his friends, I was older, and I feared he might grow tired of me because of our age gap. This made it hard for me to commit to a relationship. Sensing my fears, he always had kind words for me. I seriously want to marry you, Rachel. Won't you consider it? I'm flattered, but I'm 10 years older than you, Tom. And we might not even be able to have kids. Even so, I want to be with you. As long as you're by my side, that's all that matters. But I'll age faster than you. Wrinkles, age spots, even becoming unable to walk. I don't care about any of that. I'll love you forever, no matter how old you get. With that, he held me in his arms. In that moment, all my insecurities vanished. I decided to trust him instead of hiding behind my lack of confidence. Thus, I accepted his proposal and we got married. It was a whirlwind romance, but I had no regrets. Since then, it's been a journey of effort. I've aged since we met, but I maintained my figure with daily jogging and took care of my skin. All for my husband. To ensure he never felt embarrassed being with me, an older woman. With this resolve, I kept striving. Time flew, and today marked our 5th wedding anniversary. It was also my 40th birthday. Returning from work with a cake, I found my husband already home. I'm back. I brought a cake. Hey, can you sit down? I need to talk to you about something. What? What is it? He wants to talk, maybe a trip somewhere? But Tom's expression is so grim. With apprehension, I sit down as he requested. What's this about? I ask, and my husband begins to speak. I want a divorce. What? I couldn't believe my ears. Divorce? Is this some kind of joke? Today is our 5th wedding anniversary. Divorce, out of the blue? That can't be right. I grapple with his shocking statement in my heart. Then, with trepidation, I venture to ask. Divorce? You're joking, right? This isn't funny. You think I'd joke about something like this? He responds curtly, visibly annoyed. I've reached my limit with our marriage. I want a divorce. How can you say that? We've never even had a big fight. Why divorce all of a sudden? I've found someone else I love. What do you mean? Are you saying you're cheating on me? Cheating? It's more than that. She's the only one I love now. I can't believe it. How can you do something so cruel? As I question him through tears, he bluntly says, it's because of your age. Because of my age. What kind of reason is that? It's a valid reason. You're 40 now, no different from any old lady out there. How can you say that? Aren't you ashamed to talk like this? Me? Remember, it's your fault I cheated. My fault? What did I do? He sighs deeply, laying out his unreasonable reasons for divorce. Put yourself in my shoes for once. Do you understand how embarrassing it is to be seen with an aging, unattractive woman? Unattractive? I've been working hard every day so you wouldn't be embarrassed by me. Working hard? Ha! He scoffed and said, ridiculous. Menopause is around the corner for you. No matter how hard an old hag tries, it's useless. Besides, who wants to be with a wife who's lost her feminine appeal? Women are done once they lose their youth, you fool. That's harsh. It's your fault I had to cheat. You aged and turned ugly. Don't blame me, blame yourself. He continues to berate me, justifying his infidelity as if it were the most natural thing. I can't wait to be with her. Just accept the divorce now. And don't get your hopes up, I'll never love you again. Don't think you can stay my wife forever, old lady. If you insist, maybe consider plastic surgery to be looked younger. He bombarded me with the idea that it was all my fault for aging and becoming unattractive. Because of our age difference, because I was getting older. I was bombarded with insults, and my spirit weakened day by day. I became emaciated, my mental health deteriorating, while my husband mocked me. Normally, I should have demanded alimony from my husband and his mistress. But I had no energy for that. His continuous brainwashing led me to accept the divorce without any fight. Some might think I should have talked to someone. But who could admit they were divorced for being ugly? I felt utterly inferior. In the end, I told my family and friends that we split because we couldn't have children. Since then, I stopped going to work and began withdrawing into my parents' home. I avoided going out and barely spoke to my parents. Having lost confidence in myself, I wanted to cut off all ties with the outside world. Seeing my condition, my mother took me to a renowned psychiatrist. As I entered the room and the doctor saw me, his eyes widened. Wait, is that Rachel? Rachel, right? What? Do you remember me? We were in the same class in middle school. I'm William. No way. William? There he was, William, my middle school classmate. He was never the center of attention back then, but he was smart and had a mature, gentle demeanor. William, you became a doctor? I'm so surprised. I'm the one who's surprised. Never thought I'd see Rachel here. And you're still so beautiful. What? His casual compliment made me blush. I quickly denied it out of embarrassment. Stop it with the flattery. My husband left me, calling me old and ugly. So that's what happened. Is that why you're here today? Well, It's okay. I'll listen to everything. Can you tell me about it? His kind smile brought tears to my eyes. I nodded quietly and began to recount my story. I was abandoned by my husband for being ugly. He said he'd love me forever, but that must have been hard. Yes, it was tough. I felt like my entire existence was being denied. Tears flowed as I spoke, making it hard to continue. But he, as a doctor, listened to me to the very end. Thank you for sharing. You've really been through a lot, Rachel. Wow. Finally, I could confide in someone about this pain. A sense of relief unleashed all the emotions I had been holding back. For the first time since the divorce, I cried out loud. I had always wanted to talk to someone like this. To seek help. And he was the one who saved me. In the end, he looked me straight in the eyes and said, "It's okay. Rachel, you are beautiful. You were back then, and certainly now too. So, I want you to have more confidence in yourself. William." I felt the frozen negative emotions in my heart slowly thawing with his words. The weight I had been carrying felt suddenly lighter. 2 years later, as I was walking down the street, I noticed a figure approaching me. Looking up, I saw my ex-husband. Rachel. Long time no see. Long time. We exchanged formalities, and just as I was about to leave, he grabbed my arm. He noticed the ring on my finger and feigned surprise. Whoa, scary. You're wearing that ring. That's serious. Ring? What's scary about it? Come on. The one on your ring finger. The fancy one I gave you. What? You're still wearing it, so you must still have feelings for me, right? I'm shocked. Divorcing an old lady like you was the right choice after all, huh? In that moment, my faded resentment towards him flared up again. I firmly corrected his presumptuous assumption. What are you misunderstanding? This isn't the ring you gave me. Huh? This is from my current husband. I threw away the one you gave me long ago. Threw it away. Wait, current husband? You mean you? Yes, I got remarried. Remarried. Someone like you, an old lady. Yes, I had remarried. The person, as you might guess, was William. Ever since visiting his clinic that day, we started seeing each other. After dining together and going out to various places, he proposed with the idea of marriage. We had our wedding ceremony just last month, and I had finally found true happiness. Seemingly discontent with this fact, my ex-husband started hurling insults, just like old times. You remarried. That's a lie. You're what, 42 now? There's no way someone old and decrepit like you could get remarried. Think what you want. My current husband is a wonderful person who doesn't look down on others like you do. Ha! You must be desperate, settling for some random freelancer, right? Couldn't find anyone to marry, so he targeted an old lady like you. I faced his merciless mockery with the truth. He's not a freelancer. He's a practicing physician. A physician? You know, a doctor. A doctor. You remarried a doctor. Clearly, he was infuriated that I had remarried someone above him. Trembling with rage, my ex-husband shouted, "That's a lie. Impossible." Unable to tolerate his inability to acknowledge others' happiness and constant belittlement, my patience ran out. First off, thank you. Thank you for divorcing me. What? What do you mean? I truly am grateful. Thanks to you dumping me, I married my current husband. I got rid of a terrible man like you and gained a far better life with a superior husband. I can't thank you enough. You witch! My ex-husband looked ready to lunge at me. I glared at him and continued. I'm really glad we met here today. I've wanted to see you for a long time. Me? Misunderstanding, he suddenly smiled broadly. You wanted to see me. You still love me, right? Even with a husband, you can't forget about me. Yes, I can't forget you. I even considered coming to see you. I knew it. I've been thinking, maybe a mature woman like you, Rachel, is better than younger ones. If you really want, I could consider getting back together. He tried to casually place his hand on my shoulder. I immediately brushed it off and said in a stern voice, Get back together? You're joking, right? I don't want that, not even one bit. But, you said you wanted to see me. Yes, I wanted to see you. But not to reconcile, to demand alimony. Alimony. That's right. Back then, I was too distressed to think straight. But now, I realize how unforgivable cheating is. There are still a few months left before the statute of limitations on alimony claims expires, and I intend to fully pursue it. His face turned ashen, and cold sweat trickled down his cheeks. Wait! I was your husband! And now you treat me like this? You're awful! What? Awful? Using my rights is wrong? You were the one who cheated first. You think you can have fun and not pay alimony? Stop being so naive. Do you have any idea how much you hurt me? Calm down. I've been thinking, maybe you were the better choice. What? I don't care what you think. You're nothing but trash to me. Just so you know, I will not let you be happy. I'll make sure you pay every penny of that alimony, and I'll drag you through hell. So, this is it. By encountering me again in this way, my ex-husband's future took an unexpected turn. Looking down at him collapsed on the ground, I said, Well then, goodbye. I'll be in touch later. Hey. Wait, Rachel. Hey. Don't ever call my name again. And never show your face to me ever again. Incredible. Ignoring my ex-husband's dejected form, I walked away from the scene. Since then, I haven't seen him. Afterwards, I hired a lawyer introduced by my husband and filed for alimony against my ex-husband and his mistress. Following our divorce, he had been dumped by his mistress and lost his job. Now, he's barely scraping by with temporary construction jobs, without a steady employment. Naturally, he was unable to make a lump sum payment for the alimony. After consulting with the lawyer, it was decided to deduct a certain amount from his monthly salary. His already tight financial situation would become even tighter with 10% of his income going towards alimony. My ex-husband, through the lawyer, begged for a chance to reconcile and at least a reduction in the alimony. I ignored all of it and continued to insist on the full payment. He had spent enough time looking down and ridiculing people. It's only fair that he faces some consequences. I'm determined to keep pressing him until he pays up in full, no matter what it takes. As for me, I'm living a happy life with my current husband. Being the same age, there's no belittling each other over age, and I don't feel inferior anymore. Rachel, you look beautiful today. Haha, stop it, but thank you. Not at all. I'm just stating the truth. I can't thank my husband enough for saving me. Moving forward, I will live confidently, for his sake and mine.